from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. This is the National Football League.
To get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First carry for Devontae Booker. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
On second down now. It's Davidson. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here's second and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Six yards left on second down. A give, running right, it's Booker. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get,
to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Donald able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Second and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Herbert on first down now. That's complete left side to Shepard. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'2" QB out of North Carolina, former number 2 overall pick. It's Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, he certainly had his ups and downs since being the 2nd overall selection back in 2017, but when he's on, Mitchell Trubisky shows all the attributes you're looking for in a quarterback. Big arm, excellent legs for mobility. His key, being consistent.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. On the draw is Taylor. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. Fights loose, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run the counter. Taylor, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On first down, Trubisky. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Taylor. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man is Hill. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll run on first down. It's Davidson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Davidson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Trubisky. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Andrews. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Taylor. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Javon Hargrave able to get in there and drop him behind the line. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, remember, they had the quick strike touchdown the last time they had the ball, but this time they're having to work for it. What a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive alive.
Play action. Now Trubisky. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's 3rd and short.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
A gain of 1 yard. Steelers.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Trubisky will throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is now 14-10.
14. Giants 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Davidson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd and short. Now it's Herbert. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Now Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky, sliding out of the pocket. Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.